Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we shall be looking at a question from abstract algebra. So here the question says that suppose un is the set of all positive integers which are less than n and are relatively prime to n. Then this un would be some group under multiplication modulo n. This thing we all know, right? So now they are saying if we take n to be the number 248, then what would be the number of elements which would be present in un? So this is the question. So now this is a very simple question, appeared in GATE 2007. This is of 2-mark question. So here, because you know this un forms a group and contains all those positive integers less than n such that they are relatively prime to n, right? If that is so, then we need to calculate the number of elements in this. So that means we need to calculate the order of this group. So the order of this group un is given by phi of n, where what is this phi of n? This is the Euler phi function of the number n. So that means it will count all the numbers which are less than n, which are less than this particular number and are relatively prime to this number. Correct? So here our n is 248. So that means what the order of this group U248, that is given by counting phi of 248. Now how do we calculate phi of such a large number where it is very difficult to calculate the numbers which are relatively prime to this number? So what we do in fact is we take the prime factorization of this number 248. So its prime factorization is 2 raised to power 3 multiplied with 31. 31 is a prime number, cannot be further divided, and 2 is a prime number, cannot be further divided, right? So here we have this property that phi of mn, that is equal to phi of m, phi of n. So you making use of this property, we may write phi of 2 cube into 31 as phi of 2 cube into phi of 31, right? Now because 31 is a prime number, and we know for prime numbers, whenever p is prime number, we have phi of p is equal to p minus 1. This is the result, because prime number is not divisible by any number except 1 in itself. So therefore any number which is less than p is relatively prime to p. So therefore we have this as p minus 1. So what would be phi of 31 in this case? It would be 30. Correct? 31 minus 1. And what would be phi of 2 raised to power 3? So that would be phi of 8, right? And phi of 8 would be 4. Why? Because you see the numbers which are less than 8, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct? And yeah, all of them. Now the numbers which are relatively prime to 8, 2 is not relatively prime to 8, 4 is not, 6 is not, because all of them has GCD, this and this has GCD 2 with 8 and this has GCD 4 with 8. So we are left with the number 1, 3, 5 and 7. So that means we have in total 4 numbers which are less than 8 and are relatively prime to 8. So phi of 8 is 4. So 4 into 30 is 120. So 120 is our answer. Hence option B here is the correct option. So I hope you understood this question well. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.